Hey, hey. All right. Let's Paint TV in the house. Friday night, guys. Let's take your calls. We're taking your suggestions on what to do. We are gonna blast off here in a sec. I got everything ready here. Taking your calls. Let me just let everyone know over on Twitter land that we are live. Let's just share this. Feel free to call us here, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. Let's get the treadmill up and running. Read your chats, taking your suggestions on what to paint and whatnot. Okay, let's get it started here. And away we go. Let's Paint TV in the house. Enjoying another lovely Friday night lights. Friday night, baby. All right. You love Friday because Blake likes Friday because he can watch the show on Friday. And that's why we do the show here live on Friday night, so that you guys can enjoy some Friday night lights. Lights, camera, action. All right. Plus, I'm usually a little more awake in the evening hours as opposed to the early morning hours when I'm waking up. So it's definitely a different feel here, as you can well see here on a Friday night. Okay, we got some suggestions already. Rudius says he'd like to see Jeff Goldblum hugging a gigantic corn dog. All right, let's get that started here. Let me get some gloves here. If we can, and of course get some gloves on, and of course I'm going to take your phone calls here at the same time. We are at 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. We're going to get to Jeff Goldblum here, and 2.2 miles an hour, 2.5 miles an hour. Let's get some gloves on here. Okay, fantastic. All right. Got my gloves on here, and we're going to reuse the gloves. I don't know if that's a good idea. Sometimes it is. It blows up on your face. It fires back. It doesn't work. But we do like to reuse these gloves as best we can. All right. We got a lot of suggestions here. I got my paints ready to go. Let's just get some paint going on here. Right as we get it going here. All right, so Jeff Goldblum hugging a gigantic corn dog. Okay, so let's get a corn dog in here. We'll just do the little corn dog here, right there, something like that. And that's kind of dark, but it's okay to go dark. We're using oil paints here, so going dark is usually okay to get started with. We can always come in with the lights. So there is our gigantic corn dog. Let's go to a smaller brush here. You're watching Let's Paint TV. I'm your host, Mr. Let's Paint. Friday night, let's paint. Let's paint Friday night. Let's let it out, baby. Let's have some fun. The dog days of summer are here with us. So there's the stick to the corn dog. Now that's pretty much universally a corn dog, but also a corn dog usually has some mustard. So let's put some mustard on there. All right, so now let's get to Jeff Goldblum, hugging a gigantic corn dog. So that means that he's smaller than the corn dog itself. So here we go. There he is, kind of hugging it. There you go, Jeff Goldblum hugging a gigantic corn dog. Okay, let's get to our next thing that we need to paint here, guys. You know, painting is fun. It's very relaxing. It's very liberating. It's very free-flowing. It can be once you get the juices going. And we're here to celebrate the juice possibilities, the juices that are in you to unleash the possibilities in your life, if you can, however you can. We're taking your calls here, 818-528-4516. Taking your suggestions here. A mountain of chewed gum, says 8-bit acid. Let's do that. Let's get a mountain of chewed ABC gum. All right, so we'll put that in the background. And we're not going to get all the, we're not going to have to necessarily do all the gum necessarily. And but usually gum, when I think of gum, it's usually kind of pinky, kind of has a pinky feel to it. So let's just get kind of get it pinky, get it going pink everywhere, and then maybe put some detail. But let's kind of give an overall effect with the pink. Get the pink going on here. Taking your calls, 818-528-4516 here on Friday night, Let's Paint TV. 2.5, we're just kind of in a jog right now. And because of that, we are happy to entertain plenty of ideas, getting things going here. Let's keep going on with the, what's that sound? That sound's bugging me. Oh, there you go. Stop doing it. Fantastic. We'll keep going on with the ABC Mountain, already been chewed bubblegum mountain. So we're just going to kind of go pinky overall here, which I think is not a bad idea. Let's get the fan on us. It's pretty hot here, here in the valley of, I'm getting that slappy sound, slap happy. Please don't, just ignore that if you can. 818-528-4516 is the number taking your calls here, guys. Working on some more, the mountain of gum. All right, so that's our mountain of bubble gum, pretty much. How much detail do we need? I don't know. I don't know if we really do need too much detail. We know what it is. We could put some highlights. Let's get some highlights on there but just with some brush movement. There you go. Get some movement on the brush if we can. And I think that'll be a good start. We could probably, it's a mountain. Let's go even bigger. Go even bigger with it. Gigantic mountain of chewing gum. And let's just kind of go crazy. And then that will be sort of our background for this painting. Taking your calls here. Questions about creativity, exercise, multitasking. Everything that's under the sun, under the limits. No stone will be unturned because we shall turn those stones upside down, however we can, because it's imperative. It's imperative that we do just that. That we keep continuing on. Continue on, my friends. Keep going, and that's what we're doing. We keep going. Nothing's gonna stop us. All right, let's get some more bubble gum going on here. I could just do this forever. Let's try try something else here too. What is another idea here? Paul wants a Starship Enterprise. Starship Enterprise. All right, perfect timing to put it in a Starship Enterprise. Maybe flying above the already been chewed mountain of gum, ABC Mountain. So let's put the Enterprise here. I'm not terribly familiar exactly what the USS Enterprise looks like, but I think it sort of looks like this, as I recall. So that's kind of my thought of it. Maybe it's more of a 3, yeah, something like this, as I recall. In fact, I do know how it looks like because I did do a cat scratch fever, a cat hitching post for the Leonard Nimoy's. I did a preliminary sketch of cats on a cat resting post, a scratch pad resting post for the Leonard Nimoy's Pet Place. So I do know what it looks like, at least from a ways back. I have to recollect, and I have seen some of the programs, of course, of Starship Enterprise, whatever. Okay, so that's kind of what it is looking like. Let's go back to okay, so we did that. Taking your questions here, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. We're 2.5 miles an hour, which is a nice start to the program, nice beginnings. But let's move it up to 3.1 here on the program. Okay, so fantastic. So we're looking for our next thing to paint here. This is strictly your information, your contact high, if you will. Hello, Mr. Let's Paint here, taking your calls, taking your requests on what to paint. Give us a call, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. Friday night, baby, Friday night. Feeling it, baby, feeling it. You should too, baby. Feel the love, the energy. Energize. Feel the love, baby. Feel it. Feel the emotions of the possibilities that are there, that are with you. So let's see what we got here. Any other taking some more questions or thoughts here, if you can. Otherwise, I'll just keep chambering away, knick-knacking as best I can, making some sense or no sense at all. Okay, Mike Tyson punching a painting, says Nate. Let's do that. Mike Tyson punching a painting. Now, if that's the case, is he punching this painting? Because if that's the case, let's just put a big old fist right here. Boom. Because he's punching this painting. He's saying, that ain't no painting. That painting sucks. All right. Okay, my brushes are falling apart. I'm about due for some new brushes, guys. And when I do that, I'll put these up for sale on our eBay store. By the way, we have a lot of the other older brushes available too, that they're very expertly mounted onto cardboard, suitable for framing. And go to our Let's Paint TV store for that information. You can go check that out there at letspainttv.com. Go to the shop link and you can find all the goodies on how to get a piece of me, get a piece of paint, get inspired by purchasing some mementos that those little white disc that what are they called? Mementos, mimosas. Yes. 818-528-4516 is the number. Taking your calls here, guys. Let's keep on going with the paint and get some paint going on here as usual. I don't think Mike Tyson really throws punches anymore, right? I mean, he's a nicer guy. Has he thrown a punch of late? I sure hope so. Hope not, or maybe not. I mean, it would be interesting. Is he going to get back into the ring? I don't think so. Okay, so let's give him a fist. There's a thumb there, and we're a little too dark on the fist and the hands, and so we got to lighten that up. So you just power it in, guys. We're powering in with the paint. We're powering in with some lights. Now we could. Oh, my brush is falling apart. I'm really due for some new brushes. I really am. But we're gonna just kind of literally mustard through this if we can. 2.8 miles an hour here. Let's Paint TV Friday night. As you can see, having a good time. 81 calories, getting a little sweat going on here because we can. And of course, we're taking your calls for half a mile actually already without even thinking about it. And the sweat hasn't really quite gotten to the crescendo. It hasn't really, literally blown up in my face and all my pores of my body. But it is important to sweat. It is crucial that we sweat. So enjoy the ride, people. Enjoy the ride and sweat. Sweat to the oldies. If you're an old person, if you're a young person, maybe sweat to the newbies. Sweat all you can. And so 3 miles an hour. It's a real simple pace for the most part. Sipping on some wine as we go here. Not as easy to do. It would be a lot easier to drink a beer, I think. But we're gonna sip. Maybe some water. Let's get some water over here. We need some water here. All right, so let's go back to our painting here. Taking your suggestions on what to paint, guys. Let's get a recap of what we have decided, what you have gotten me to do. I am just your puppet. I am your puppet. You tell me what to paint, I paint it. It's Friday night. Paint, baby. Friday night is the night to paint. Right here. All right, so we have Jeff Goldblum hugging a giant corn dog, and then we have a mountain of already chewed bubble gum, and we have Mike Tyson punching the painting and Starship Enterprise. Okay, that's what we got, but we still got plenty of space to put more stuff in here in this painting. And we got a long ways to go, guys. We got a rocket fire coming from a rocket flare coming from Mike Tyson's fist. Okay, let's do that. I could do that. So there's the fist. Maybe it's an actual fist, and then we'll put some red. Maybe we need a paper towel or something. Let's get a paper towel here. It's Let's Paint TV, guys. Give us a call. Feel free to call us. I know you're a little shy and all, but there's the number. We do take calls here. So we're happy to engage with you as best we can. I know it's not always easy to, but it is something that you might want to consider. It sure makes my job a lot easier if you were to call 818-528-4516. Okay, so let's get some fire somehow coming from the fist, Mike Tyson's fist. I'm putting it down here at the bottom. I don't know if that's the, what you were thinking it was supposed to be doing, but I kind of like the idea of it as such. So, a lot of times, I still have to make some decisions, even if it was not the initial, we didn't quite work out or nothing. Let's put some fingernails on there. There's some fingernails. 3 miles an hour here. We're doing it all, guys. I think it's possible. We can do it all. Do it all, baby. Do it. Just do it. Keep going. Okay, so I'm going to give some sculptural effect on that bubble gum here. Again, taking more suggestions on another idea. We'll go take a look here in the chat room. Chat room is on fire, baby. It's on fire. Let's see here. We got a crab. You want a crab? Let's do it. Paul wants a crab, a nebula crab. All right. I guess that's sort of like an outer space crab of some sort. Cancer, maybe. I think it is. I think they're saying that it's Pluto is in Cancer or something like that. I saw some kind of report that that's happening, and the last time that it happened was like 1776. So what they're trying to say is that something crazy is going down because of some terrestrial, celestial seasonings of the planets aligned. Good luck with that. Let's see what how it goes. But anyway, let's go ahead and put some butter crab in there. It's just butter crab. It's just butter crab, baby. Give me a crab, and we're just gonna put them back here, and we're gonna try to put that around the corn dog without interfering, without connecting, without hurting the what we already got going. Without damaging. But sometimes damage is good. Damage could be good. And let me just tell you, the reason why damage is good, because it's part of life. The back and forth, the good and the bad, and bad becomes good, and good, when you think it's good, could actually be really bad. It's a fascinating prognosis that we all have to deal with, and that's why we are on this planet, people, to figure it out or not, but to keep living and keep going. Taking your calls here, guys, 818-528-4516. It's Friday night. Paint Friday Night Paint brought to you by nothing. Nothing's brought to you by, but if you'd like to, I don't know, can we do that? Well, we're going to work on that part of the show. Sure could use a call here, but that's all right. We're already pushing our way past the picture plane. We are in another dimension. And so, come one, come all, or come none, if that's you all. If that's you all, if that's what it's about to be, if that's what it's about, if that's what it comes to be, that's okay. We're gonna keep going, guys. So we got a crab, 133 calories here, guys. Getting a good sweat starting to come in. 0.89 miles an hour. All right, thanks for coming in here, guys. Have I said it enough time? All right, okay, I might have to slow down. We got a whole hour of show. I need to pace myself, so let's slow it down here. All right, 2.8 miles an hour. All right, let's go back to our painting here. Let's get some light onto that. Whew, almost a mile already, fantastic. We kind of shot off the deep end, which is good. And now let's just kind of hunker in on some serious creativity, thoughts of creativity. Let's not worry about where we're going, but let's just hang in there, guys. Hang in there for dear life, because we just don't know how far we can keep going, but we can keep going nevertheless. if you catch my drift, and I'm sure you could, because I just let out one of the most loudest sonic okay, I'm not going there. That's it. I'm not going to even get into that. But 143 calories already burned, already a mile, and I'm already feeling. I'm out of shape, guys. I'm out of shape. It's Friday night, out of shape. It's hot. I smell fire. I do. I really do smell fire. There's fire in the air. The city is burning. I think the city of LA is burning, and it smells like smoke. So there's a fire going on somewhere. So they do not recommend actually to exercise in when it gets all smoggy, smoky. The carcinogens, it's dangerous, and they probably don't recommend drinking wine. Also, but we'll be careful. Be careful, guys. Just be careful if you can. 818-528-4516. So, just a recap of what we got going on here. We got basically a whole lot of stuff going on here, but we still got plenty of time to put more stuff in, and that's where you come in. That's where you come in. Exactly 1 mile has been run through with this program. We're doing quite well, due to go 2 miles if we stay at this pace. No guarantee that we will, but it's a good chance we will. 818-528-4516. Give us a call. Let's see. We got another request here. Ringo playing his drums. Let's take a call here. Let's do that. I'm looking forward to a call. We got our first call of the day here on Let's Paint TV Friday night. Hello, caller. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, John. How's it going? Absolutely. Happy Friday to you.
Yeah. Friday it is, my friend. What's going on?
Hanging out. Hey, I kind of noticed that you're kind of going back to the shirt and tie and your appearance on Tom Green. You were wearing the suit. I think you wore the suit the first appearance you did. What's going on there? Are you heading back to the shirt and tie era, or what's that about?
What's that about? That's a great question. Let me just take the question off the air here. I'll take your question off the air. Let me just quash any kind of rumors that are in the air about what is and what isn't. But ultimately, it's an ongoing thing that I like to wear. It's when I make a public appearance as Mr. Let's Paint, I do always wear my suit and tie. But when we hang out drinking coffee after I just woken up, I don't wear my suit and tie because I'm lazy. And but Friday night, guys, it's a big day. I had all day to get ready for the show, So I was able to put on my suit and tie. And thanks for the call, guys. Feel free to call us here, 818-528-4516, 818-528-4516. Creativity is well, it is on fire. I can smell it. Though that could actually be a natural disaster of some sort that I'm smelling, but I'm also feeling as if we are somehow engaging in the conversation and pushing the pavement, pounding the pavement, and advancing the cause one way or the other. Maybe it's going backwards. Maybe we're taking it backwards, and then maybe that is perceived as such. But for others it's not, and thank goodness there are others out there. There are other people that side and encourage each other and myself to keep going. And as I'm doing the same, keep going, people. There are distractors, there are detractors, there are tractors, there are jackknife trucks, there are all types of things, impediments to stifle your imagination and whatnot. So just remember, you can't win them all. Okay, let's take another question here. We wanted Ringo. Was that okay? That brush. I'm gonna just say goodbye to that brush. That brush is. What happened to the brush? I lost. Okay, it fell on the floor. I'll just leave it on the floor. 1.16 miles. Let's get Ringo in here on top of the mountain playing drums. Okay, so let's put some drums up here. Bongos, or oh, I know, more like regular Beatles classical rock and roll drums. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. And how do I do that? Well, he's on top. He's on top. And let's put some cymbals up on the top here. Now, it's going to be hard to see exactly what's going on. Let's lift this stuff up here. And a lot of times it could just be a mark. A mark is all we need sometimes, if you can. Okay, so let's put a cymbal there. And then there he is right there. It's just kind of hard to tell that it's him, but let's work on that a little more then. There you go. Give him some legs if we can. There you go. Okay. So there you go. Ringo Starr playing the drums on top of the Bubblegum Mountain. All right. Any more things to paint? We got a crab. We got Mike Tyson. We got Star Trek. We got some bubblegum. We got Jeff Goldblum and a gigantic corn dog and a crab. Did I say that already? I think I did. Crabs have little antennas. So let's put those there. All right. All right, 818-528-4516 is the number. Taking the calls here on the program. 2.8 miles an hour. It's Friday night. What a night. 188 calories, guys. I just want to warn you, I'm not in the best of shape because I have not been running or exercising of late. I guess, but it's a questionable if one has or not. I mean, did you walk to the store? Did you carry stuff back and forth to this and that? I mean, did you wake up and go to the bathroom? I mean, there are things that we do that we do not connect. We don't assume or make add to the addition of exercise, the idea of exercise. And in reality, we do a lot more exercise than not. It is not one of these things that I'm going to be in the exercise zone and this is where my exercise comes from. No, we can combine the exercise, combine the creativity into different facets. We don't have to compartmentalize, is what I'm trying to say, and so just keep that in mind here. Almost 200 calories burnt so far, and 1.3 miles going, and we're already halfway through this program, and I'm feeling I'm feeling like I've done what I need to do. But we're here, still here. And this is where it can get down and dirty. We can get down into the raw, get raw. You know, we get to the first part, we got the first part figured out, but now we're just floating. We're floating on ether. We're on high, on high alert for the most part. But pace ourselves here. And of course, we're taking suggestions on what to paint. And if you can call us here, 818-528-4516. It is Friday night. I hope you're having a great time Friday. You know, don't drink and drive. I'm not a big fan of that. So don't do that. You know, the advent of like Uber and Lyft, you really don't need to be drinking and driving. So there you go. Use those services if you can. All right. Maybe some sexy, genderless, burlesque, alien pole dancing for a gold balloon and his corn dog lover. All right, let's get a sexy, genderless, burlesque, alien pole dancer. All right, let's do that. And Paul wants a Stonehenge too. Okay, let's see if we can get that going on here. 2.8, let's slow it down here. Oh, 2.5. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, yes. All right, let it out. Okay, so let's get some, let's see, let's do a little pole dancer. And so first of all, let's put the pole down. Let's bring a pole down here, just a long pole. There we go. It's brass. Usually it's a brass kind of pole that usually from pole dancing. Usually it's kind of gold looking. So that's from my days hanging out in strip clubs, which I used to spend a lot of time in. So, and almost 99.99% of the time, they were all poles are brass and bronze looking or whatever, gold looking. Okay, so let's just FYI. Okay, 818-528-4516. Let's get that sexy androgynous babe, dude, whatever. Alien, sexy alien, male or female or both, doing a pole dance. And right now it kind of looks like, looks more like a female, but that's going to be my, that's my preference, I guess, of what I would want to see in a pole dancer, I guess. Anyway, 818-528-4516. Boom. Let's see. Let's get a face on there. And there you go. Maybe some more butt action in the back there. There. How about that? Okay, that's good. And maybe a little smiley face of some sort. Maybe some red lipstick. How about that? Okay, there you go. All right, so now we got that, and let's get back to, we had another request for Stonehenge. We're just throwing it all in here, baby. We're throwing it up. Pate Trump winning America, winning America the USA for himself, and then that's a little complex, but all right, let's just put Stonehenge for now. I'm not really sure what to do with that, but let's think about that one. Okay, 818-528-4516, 1 mile, 0.5 here, guys. Paint Obama's birth certificate. All right, we'll do it all. We'll do it all. Here's Stonehenge while we're at it. I remember that we had the request for that. And Stonehenge is sort of looks like the pi, P-I symbol for some reason. That's how I think of Stonehenge. I wonder if there's a connection to that. Okay, there's Stonehenge right there, just like that. That's my thought about that. Give it some, it's kind of grassy. It's got some grass there. That'd be a good job, is to have the job of mowing the lawn around Stonehenge. You know, I'm sure someone's really proud of that. You know, that they spent, their whole life mowing the lawn. at Stonehenge. You just pass it down to your kid. It's like it's probably in the some Scottish family that we've been mowing the lawn at Stonehenge for 500 years. 1.55 miles an hour here, 818-528-4516. It's Friday night, guys. We're just settling in. I'm kind of not necessarily running, I'm just sort of walking, which is a lot easier to sip on wine, which I presume I'm about ready to do here. Feel free to call us here on the program. That number is alive. You will go right straight to us, 818-528-4516. Paint a fairy living within a balloon breathing. All right, let's try that one out. Fantastic. The sky is the limit in possibilities. So let's go ahead and put the balloon right here in the middle, which is probably, not always recommended, putting stuff right in the center, but I'm not, you can't worry about stuff like this. When it comes to experimenting, you want to just go for it. And so in that case, don't worry about these sort of rules that you've somehow been shoved down your throat, basically. Just throw that out the window. You don't have time. We're responding, reacting, and maybe you want to throw it in there because it is stuck in you. It is instilled in you. But when it gets down to it, there's not enough time to be worrying about that kind of stuff. So don't. Okay, let's put a little fairy in there. I don't know. A fairy's got like wings, right? A fairy's like kind of it's got like wings, like a butterfly or something. So let's do that. A little butterfly inside the balloon. Okay. So these are some wings. More like an angel. It's more like an angel. But I think a fairy is sort of like an angel, isn't it? Is that possible? I'm not really sure. I don't know. I don't have my theological panties on. So I couldn't tell you. Were you in LA during the '92 Olympics? Oh no, the riots. The riots. Those were kind of. They could be construed. They could have been the Olympics. What was it like for you? Well, yes, I was. I was here, and yeah, it was kind of scary. But we all survived. It was okay. I didn't get killed. I didn't know anyone that got killed. I'll just tell you this: I saw a lot of smoke, and I saw my neighbors arriving with stolen goods, refrigerators, TVs, and all that stuff that they ransacked various stores and looted. So my neighbors were looting, basically. And then we just watched TV all day, and it was all smoky because there was fires everywhere, and that's about it. And then National Guard came, and you could see them on top of rooftops everywhere all over the city. Shoot to kill, basically. All right, that's the story. 92 Olympics, 92 riots, which was kind of, could have been the Olympics. They should have coincided with the Olympics. They should have had the Olympics then in 92 instead of 83. Was it 83? 84 Olympics. Okay, thanks for the damper. Thanks for bringing down the show. Thanks for bringing the energy flow down. Let's get back to the painting. 256 calories here, guys. It's Let's Paint TV. Paint a dinosaur eating off Goldblum's leg. Okay, let's do that. Okay, well, I didn't get back to the to our what do you call this? An angel? No, it's not a fairy. A fairy. Or a fairy is also like the lady Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was a fairy, wasn't she? Okay, I just don't know. Anyway, it's sort of like that. How about that? That's our little fairy. She's got blonde hair, you know, because all fairies, all good people have blonde hair. All the good people in this world are blonde, right? And so Jesus was blonde hair. Jesus had blonde hair too, right? Good people, right? All right, we just opened a can of worms there. Give us a call, 818-528-4516. We're playing stereotypes here, 818-528-4516. We're all over the place, and because we don't know where it takes us, but we keep going. We're on the train of thought, the train of creativity that takes us many places, that where the stream of consciousness can take you, where the brain can take you, and if there is no brain games, there is no gain indeed. All right, you want a dinosaur? A dinosaur. Let's get a dinosaur here. Eating Goldblum's lake. So let's get a big old. I'm just gonna smash. See, I'm just smashing the paint in here, guys. And let's get a little more speed here on the program. Get going here. 3.2 miles an hour. Get the pace going up here. So let's get a little dinosaur action here, if we can. There you go. And it looks more like a crocodile at the moment, but you know, maybe they were more or less dinosaurs anyway. It's really it's all possible. I just heard that I read the story about octopuses. Octopuses are actually aliens. They're actually aliens. So that's a fascinating news to know about. A cat is freaking out. I don't know what's going on. Something happened outside. 818-528-4516. All right, let it out, as we like to do here on the program. 1.84 miles an hour. Taking your calls at 818-528-4516. It's Friday night. What a night. Friday night. It's not a night, or it's just another lame ass day. Depends on how you look at it. And it's all right if you're not feeling it. If you're not feeling it, I understand. I don't always feel it either, but that's why I get running. That's why I force myself in the creativity zone, because I ultimately will feel better, even if it's just a smidgen of feeling better. It's good enough for me, and it's worth it on many fronts, emotionally, physically, and I guess there's some other front that I'm not familiar with here, guys. 818-528-4516. Okay, so we're still got the dinosaur. Let's finish up with the dinosaur. I'm looking for another thing to paint here. And these things don't have to make any sense here necessarily, but and that doesn't even look like a dinosaur. I've been using these brushes. I was mentioning that I've been using these brushes for so long now that they've lost their luster. They're not any good anymore, and I'm just going to have to get some other ones here. Let's put some white. Maybe some white could help. Sometimes I just want to put paint down and I don't even care what I'm trying to paint. And that happens too, guys. Okay. Oh, 1.94 miles an hour here. We're going over 2, and that's good. I haven't gotten 2 miles in a long time, but it feels good. Feels good. Paint some snakes fighting. All right, Brandon, let's do that. I want to do that. I can feel that one. I can feel that on some way or not. Do snakes fight? I didn't know that they did. I thought they were all like one family, like they're all together, and they don't have any issues with each other. But apparently, they fight. They fight. Do they fight like that? They fight like that. I don't know. How about a whole bunch of snakes? How about that? There you go. And so then let's get them. They got that. They have that lovely skin. You know that the little triangles and different little things on the snake. So let's try to get some of that little nuances, the little details of that onto our what we're trying to paint here. Though it's it's not quite working out as best we want it to be, but that's okay because we'll make it. You got to hang in there, even if it doesn't make any sense. We can maybe somewhere down the line something magical could happen, or something turns into something else, and if that's the case, then would be good. You know what? The snake. I think the snake is on the medical various medical emblems for associations. They use the snake for that kind of stuff for health and medicine, medicinal. Isn't the snake somehow on the emblem of that? Like for the American Medical Association, isn't there like a snake? Am I imagining that? I don't know. All right, 818-528-4516. We've just gone 2 miles, guys. I hope you're welcome to run with me, jog with me every Friday night. 2 snakes from different planets, one water planet and one made of sunlight. All right, that's going to really be hard to differentiate in a painting that's full of blobby, smushy stuff that we basically have before us. Okay, 818-528-4516. We got some stuff going on here, and also we don't. And that is amazingly the beauty of Let's Paint TV, the beauty of not knowing necessarily always what it's all about, what one should do, how one should continue on. And I say, just keep going, keep hacking away if you can, because someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it. You might as well hack away. If you feel good about it, if there's just a minute, a smidgen of feeling good in your own neighborhood, and that could be strictly inside your own head, but also amongst other, then go with that, because that's the fuel. The fuel for your continuum is doing something that feels good. So, and generally speaking, if you put the right kind of thought process in anything, you can do anything. But what stops us is the fact that we are predisposed, we are indoctrinated in what we're supposed to think and what we're supposed to do in terms of whatever we want to try to do, and that throws us off, and that's where we get lost, and that's why we don't do what we think we might want to do. If you were to possibly go about doing something that you thought about that you wanted to try to do way back when, or even now, but go about it in a different way than what is being told you're supposed to do it as, you might have a chance. I believe there are people that can get a second wind, a second chance, a different positioning to succeeding at whatever particular thing that it is that they're trying to do, bypassing conventional wisdom, bypassing the structure that is put forth and stops so many of us. That, my friends, is what it's all about. That's what I fight for. I'm fighting for you. I'm fighting for you so that you can do the do. So you could do something and throw care into the wind. Throw that care package into the wind and hack away. Hack away at whatever it is that you may want to consider doing, and find fun in the hack. Find the fun in the hack. Let's take another call here on the program. Hello, caller. You're on Let's Paint TV. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hi, I'm Jenny, and I'm calling from Michigan.
What's up, Jenny?
And I just love your show.
Oh, thank you.
And I've got an idea for a painting.
Okay.
I want to tell you about this project I have for the weekend.
Go ahead.
I've got to scrub out my toilet bowl with a pumice stone because there's so much mineral deposit in there. I can't clean it with any chemicals I put in. So I'm going to have to actually drain out the water and get in there with a pumice stone and scrub it out.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Do you think you could do a painting about something like that?
Well, that's funny you are talking about that because starting basically next week I'm going to be working on a show about people sitting on toilets, doing portraits of people on toilets, presidents on toilets,
perfect.
and everybody on
God.
toilets. Victoria's Secret models on toilet, everybody on a toilet. And so we're doing a show next month at the Daniel Rolnick Gallery here in Santa Monica. So yeah, it's
Well, what a perfect tie-in.
yeah, it
you
is.
know?
I could kind of we can put a gigantic toilet bowl here in the back of this. So
Oh,
this is
man.
so in a way
You know,
what we just did was in the inside of your toilet bowl. This is the stuff that you needed to clean out with the pumice and all that.
right, exactly. And the thing is, this is so real.
Well, reality sometimes is just that. It's very real.
It's very real. You know,
It's
we
the
gotta
real
all
stuff.
quit pretending and look at what is.
Exactly. So this is the circular part of the bowl, I guess. It's kind of
So-
hard to decide exactly how to get a circular feel here, but we're kind of doing it. Maybe some.
So, are you gonna be broadcasting what you're doing with the models and everybody on toilets?
You know, we might try to figure out how to do something like that, but at the moment it's just something that we're going to do with the gallery. And actually, I'll do some stuff here on Let's Paint TV. Yeah, I'll be doing some stuff
Oh.
like that. Yeah.
That would be wonderful. Hey, thanks for taking the time to talk to me.
Oh, no problem. Happy Friday night.
Thank you. You
All right.
too.
All right.
All right, bye.
All right. Take care. All right. If you want to call the
Bye.
program, 818-528-4516. That was Jenny from Michigan. And we had Eric calling in earlier. And we are taking your calls here on the program. We got about 10 more minutes left here, guys. So feel free to give us a call or give us some more lowdown on what you might want to have on this painting, in this painting, because time is running out. And once this is over, then this is over. And we will just remind you that we will be providing this painting, will be available. We're going to auction this painting off, so you're welcome to bid on it later in the day, later in this evening, I guess. I'm just going to kind of fill in some of this white. Not that I want to get rid of the white. I might just want to use white. It's an ongoing thing for me to. I'm always wondering, you know, maybe I could leave some of that raw white there, but I always end up getting rid of it for the most part. But maybe get rid of more of it than what I have here already. Okay, so just kind of quick rundown of what we got going on here. We got Jeff Goldblum hugging a gigantic corn dog. All right, we got Mike Tyson punching the painting over here. We got Ringo Starr on top of already been chewed Bubblegum Mountain playing the drums. We have snakes fighting. We have a dinosaur that doesn't look like a dinosaur. We have Stonehenge. We have a crab, and we have an alien on the pole dancing. Okay, so I think that's about everything that and Enterprise, Starship Enterprise, that has sort of been lost in the shuffle. We could bring that back out, though. We just bring you back in. Bring you back in, guys, if we can. You're watching Let's Paint TV, guys. It's Friday night, having a time of our lives. If you could only be here now. thinking of if you could be here now, da 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 da. Carnival Cruise Lines. I'm thinking of the Kathy Lee singing that song. Okay, 818-5. By the way, our condolences to Kathy Lee and her family for the passing away of her husband this past week. You're watching Let's Paint TV, 818-528-4516. We're doing it all. And let's take a look at we just have a few more minutes here. 2.5 miles an hour here, guys. We're feeling it as one should when we get creative, when we exercise, when we let it out, when we let things out. We don't hold back. Well, just a little bit, but hopefully not too much. Hopefully we are a little more freer. And we're hoping that we are engaging you to be freer in your life, freer in your moves, the moves that you have that are in you, that they're holding back. Don't hold back on those moves. Break a move. Don't break your leg, but break a move. Break some bread. Break break something. I don't know. But break your mama's ass. What's that Devo song? Dun, 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 dun. Director's name is Quentin, so you know right. So, okay, 818-528-4516. Just a couple more minutes here left, guys. Yes, there is. So let's finish this up here, guys. Let's finish this up. I'm going to just get some more white here and there, and I think that's going to be it on this painting here. And I'm just going to get rid of some of this white here, guys. We went above and beyond here, and I want to thank you all before our time is up here. But I want to thank you all for being here on Friday night. All right, so let's get just some more of this stuff out. Just kind of, it's a little arbitrarily, I gotta say, but there's a part of me that wants to get rid of some of that white, so I am. But I'm not going to spend all day getting rid of it all. I want to leave maybe some of it. I'm cognizant about what is and what is going to stay in terms of that, but maybe I should at the same time not be cognizant, but we are. You can't help but be cognizant about things that happen and what you do, at least on a momentary notice, that can happen at any moment in the progression of what one does. It's not always a given. It doesn't always make sense what we do, how we go about doing it, but at some point there is a continuum of ignition of thought of things that make sense or not make sense, and that what makes you decide what you're supposed to do. But that is ultimately our ongoing battle, is that we can be fooled. We can be fooled into thinking what is correct by virtue of what we think or been told is supposed to be correct. But in the world of creativity, my friends, in the world of experimentation, of the world of failure, there's no right way to do it. And so if that's the case, then you don't have to follow any particular rules. You don't have to listen to anybody tell you what to do. Do it on your own terms. Make your own damn creative mess and have fun. And that, my friends, can propel you and keep you doing it for the rest of your life and into other lives. Because I'm almost guaranteed, I'm almost certain, once you leave this planet, however you leave it, if you were a creative soul on this planet, wherever the hell you're going to be creative there too. And that's how I'm going to live for eternity. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. All right. 400 calories, guys. Let's slow it down here. And we went 2-point-something miles. Let's see. Let's get the final tally here. 2.69 miles. All right. Fantastic, guys. Thanks again, guys. for watching the program. Friday night, our new show, Tell Your Friends. We're here hopefully every Friday night. Probably won't be here next Friday night. In fact, I know I won't, but we will. We will try our best to keep on giving you live Friday night shows. Okay, and by the way, if you want to help support the program, you can. And one way we have, the possible way of doing that, let me just see if I can do this, is by going to patreon.com/letspainttv. For as little as $1 a month, guys, you can help support the program. And once you do, we will put your name in the credits as a supporter, which we're about to run right now. So go there to patreon.com/letspainttv. We also have that link at letspainttv.com, where, of course, we have the shop link where you can also buy paintings and buy this painting that we're going to auction off right away. We're going to put this up for auction in the next hour. So thanks again, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Next week for our Monday morning shows. Okay, bye-bye, everybody. See, there's the credits right there. All those people handed over, gave us a dollar, as little as $1, helped us out on the program. And you can too. Thanks again, everybody. Thanks again. Friday night, guys, tell your friends. Have a great night. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.